services these things, break those cover plates. So look behind your pop machines, or snack machines or whatever. That seems to be a notorious place for whatever reason. Now we're going to dive right into units, and here's a bunch of categories. Again, we're not going to have time to do all of this, but I'm going to highlight the main things versus all the details, and there's lots of details. And one thing we're going to launch with is we have Jet Sherman with us. Thank you for joining us, Jet.
How about Sherman Jet?
Or Sherman Jet. Jet Sherman.
My feelings aren't hurt.
Okay. I feel hurt all the time as an inspector. I always rejection and pain. I feel no love, typically. A lot of rejection goes into this job. We're going to jump to doors, and I'm just going to frame it in a little bit, but I'm going to give it over to the Sherman there to run that. Is the fact that you've got two types of entry doors, obviously from the building perspective and into the unit perspective. This could be either or, but his can again go either or. We're going to focus on the unit itself, and the efficiency, I'll probably frame it in a little bit after. If we go to an entry door and we can see daylight from the entry door into the unit, then we make a determination. If the seal is damaged, it's damaged seal level 3. If the seal is not damaged, then your frame, assuming something's out of square, is a level 3. And I'm going to stop right there, and Sherman, or yes, come on down. I feel like the price is right, and watch your trip hazard. And we are going to, here's your control, and I'm going to change the screen without
that level
3 there.
I've created.
You created.
That is a test. Is that okay?
And if all our technical skills suit us right,
Yay!
I may adjust this. So you do what you do, and I'll adjust this.
I think we're good right there.
Okay, you go.
Thanks again to Top Score for asking me to come in and do this segment of their program class that they're offering to you guys. I deal in exterior door seals, and I did notice there's 3 customers in here who actually already use my door seals. So that's great, and I'm going to ask for their input on our seals and how they've been working for them and their customers, and how they're affecting their budget, how they're affecting their man hours, and how they have affected their REACT stores. So our seals aren't just something you put up on an exterior door and you solve the problem until the next REACT inspection comes up. It's a long-term solution. It's designed to reduce your overall cost. We understand the weather stripping industry when it comes to exterior doors. We understand that they're gaming us and providing us with a product that temporarily works, so you can run back to the store in a year and a half and buy it over again. I understand what HUD is asking you guys to do. They're asking you guys to go green. There's a reason why they're asking you guys to go green now. Because in 3 to 5 years from now, they're going to touch your budget again. And they're going to say, I told you to go green. I told you to start buying products that will save you money, because that cost savings would have helped you in that budget reduction that we're doing for you 3 to 5 years from now. And it's coming. It's coming. So here we are in the playing field of trying to help you guys reduce your overall cost. And we're serious about it. We're serious about being a reputable company that actually do what we say we're going to do. And as we talk, I'll ask a couple of our current customers to expound on actually how our product works, because it's easier for you guys to believe it from them than it is from me. Okay? First, let's talk about REACT points. Here's a perfect example of a level 3 REACT deduction point. That's normal. I see that an awful lot at housing authorities, an awful lot. A lot of times the maintenance guys work very hard to seal the doors, but there's several reasons why you can't consistently seal an exterior door, even at your own home. Can anybody give me 3 or 4 reasons why you can't seal your door consistently, day in and day out? Anybody help me out? Say again?
Settlement.
Yeah, settlement is one.
Those doors put up in the 50s, they just, no way to measure.
Right? Doors installed improperly because they didn't have that leveling system, and they still can't seal a door properly or level a door properly. The weather changes.
Expansion and contraction.
There you go. The weather changes. What you fix in January, now come March or April, is down here because of movement. Tenant abuse. Someone's knocking on that door wanting to get in. And they're really knocking on that door.
Most of the time they don't knock, they just kick them.
That's true. So we have those issues. Well, our product is designed to actually seal that door and seal it for a very, very long time. We consider our Green Seal system an investment product, not a temporary fix. We want you to have our product 3, 6, and 9 years later if you're high performance. Every time that REACT inspector comes in, door seals is something you shouldn't be stressing out about. Okay, this here is a problem that we ran into, which is for us is common, that has a 3/8-inch gap. You really don't understand it, and I'll get into the details of cost, but that little crack there it's only probably 5 inches wide. It's costing about $125 a year. Just that little gap. We grew up with gaps in our own homes. We tried peel and stick and different ideas to seal the door, and finally we say, well, that gap's not hurting me too bad. I'm gonna kind of not notice that it's there, but in actuality, that gap is there. It is affecting your overall budget. If you take this 125 and divide it by 12, $12 isn't hurting me. But if I have 130 units, or 250 units, or 500 units, it's a lot of money that I'm throwing out the window because that crack is not a big deal. It's really a big deal. So what we've done was seal that crack with our system, and it's a pretty big gap. You can't buy any products off the shelf that will seal a crack this big. You cannot buy it off the shelf. It's a specialty product that you have to buy from a weather stripping supplier. Our system is $65.50 for the complete door seal. Just to seal the top part of a door, that's a specialty product. It'll run you about $200 to $270 just to seal gaps like this with the specialty products that weather stripping companies sell to you. Specialty, not just something you can go buy and put up. So that's why we developed this system. What you noticed here is a before and after. This is what the door looked like before we put our seal on the door. After we sealed it, this is the results that it had after our product was installed on that particular door. So we've had it tested and it does work. Bobby Joe Kaysen from Statesboro is sitting here. He's one of my best customers. But guys, he's also one of my toughest customers because I said what I said I could do, but he wanted me to prove it. He's very fiscally sound about how he spends his money and what he spends his money on at his facility, and he made me prove it. He was tough on me, which he should be. It's his money. One of the statements after about 6 months after calling him back, he kind of really wanted to hang up on me because one of the statements he said that his tenants were saying, and if you could to jump in right now and tell the class what your fitness was saying about our products.
Well,